How goes Dram? Kicking my ass, but super fun. Yoshi's tongue game has improved and can now eat certain blocks. Sweet. Oh. Okay. This track slaps. Yeah, I like this remix. Stop chewing. I'm like trying to Oh, okay. This is cool. Reset the timer. Good call. This is a Switch Palace. It can't take that long. Was Dram originally this level of difficult? I spent a lot of time on every Dram level, but you gotta keep in mind I was also Dram 1 was the very first Kaizo ROM hack I'd played. Dram 1 was I had only really done Mario Maker stuff up to that point. Oh, that's a dope finish to this song. I skipped Kaizo 1. I didn't want to play more Kaizo levels. I wanted to play more Panga's levels. Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be a Kaizo Mario player or anything. You gotta understand, at this point, I had just ran out of Panga's levels in Mario Maker. Dram 1 and... Dude, I don't get how I can read tongue. You gotta let yourself fall through a little bit. Yep. The SM64 mod community is entirely supported by Simple Flips. Has been for a long time. No, I mean, I think eventually, like, the mods become... Like, when you really love a game and you've just played it to death and the speedrun is just, like, starts to get exhausting, you know? Because eventually every speedrun goes from, like, really fun to, like... And once it gets to that point, I mean... It makes sense to do mods and randomizers and... Oh shit, I actually hit that. Eat, spit, eat. What the fuck does this mean? At some point, we have to discuss the possibility that the princess is staging these. Every time the Toad people ask about healthcare or something, like all of a sudden the princess is getting kidnapped, and it's like, oh, well, how can you speak about that issue while the princess is kidnapped? And what do they need to really sell that? An everyday man like Mario. Am I excited about the second Mario movie? I think the second Mario movie looks actually like kind of way better than the first in that I think it's gonna have a more coherent plot. Whereas, like, the first movie was, you know, like, what can we do to give Bowser some motivation for this, you know? First movie had about as much plot as Mario 2. That might be pushing it. Mario 2 is the whole dream. We just still don't know who Bowser Jr.'s mom is. I wonder if that's going to be, like, part of the plot point in this. Well, the Koopa kids aren't Bowser's kids. They're Bowser's niece and nephew. The only game that claimed the Koopa kids were Bowser's kids was Mario 3. And that's a propaganda play. It's not even real. Peach is Bowser Jr.'s mom. Why don't you just say you never finished Mario Sunshine? Why don't you just admit to us that you've never finished Mario Sunshine? Isn't Mario Sunshine a terrible game? Have you ever played it? Are you just saying it's a terrible game without ever playing it? I can't believe we've never given Bowser just like a Bowsette outside of like our fantasies. You watch the trailer? After I beat this level, we'll watch the trailer. So, an hour or two. All right. How do I want to do this? Chances are we're not watching it today. Lol. Oh, we're beating this level. 2 levels a day now? If we're lucky, 2 levels a day. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just need to jump. I'm an idiot. Chat, if you're lurking, I need you to type 1. Now, mods, time out all the spammers. Gotcha! Gotcha, bitch! I don't really know what to do. I'm fucking... Nothing cool gets done in under an hour. Get on the football, you stupid Yoshi! Oh, sorry. There you go. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's just a Switch Palace? Thank you! Dude, I'm getting so tired of this fucking song ending and not being in a perfect loop. Eat the fucking box! I hate this level, chat. I declared really early in my career that I didn't want anyone to name a hack after me unless it was Barb, which kind of bullied Barb into doing it, because then if he didn't, I would just like, you know, it'd be kind of weird. Like everyone else, all the other world record holders had one at the time, you know, and it'd be kind of weird if he didn't. I think there's probably a genuine fear of making one and naming it after Barb, because his are, you know, considered the greatest Kaizo ROM hacks of all time. I mean, like, I think if you ask everyone about the greatest Kaizo hacks of all time, probably somewhere on their top 5 is going to be Grand Poo World 2 or 3 or both, you know? You think of Barb more as a maker? Listen, if you make these hacks, you're just as good at playing them as anybody. Yeah, I don't think that someone that just plays them is any better at playing them than someone who makes them, to be honest with you. I mean, I would argue that making them is going to make you a better player just because you get how physics work and you get setups maybe a little bit more than other people. That's what I want to do, right? You need 3 hands for this? I'm actually using my dick on one of the buttons, man. Oh, no! Doug, when are you going to play 2D Mario hacks? Wait, you think Mario World's unfun? Oh, Mario World is so much better than Mario Maker. You have so much more control and more items. You can do so many more things, and they're not restricted to any sort of physics in the world. You just got to get the right ones. You know, you got to like not have one that's just like stupid Kaizo. Did you blow up because of this game? Not because of this one, because of... I mean, I feel like I don't think I ever blew up. Yeah, Mario Maker definitely like got me partnered in full time, and then speedrunning this, or speedrunning Dram 1 was definitely like, you know, my first, I guess, like exposure outside of Mario that really helped. The Poo Stomp? No, the Poo Stomp, the Poo Stomp I was probably at my like, I don't know, not my peak, but I was riding pretty high. Going to be enough for me in particular. Oh my God, why are you not landing on the fucking thing? Let's go. Let's go. Get out of here. Oh, where was the troll? Where does this go? Why does it take me back to this room? I'm looking for the portrait. Okay, well, okay, thinking about it, I haven't used this little rope right here, right? Oh, wait, no, you do use it. It's related to the level gimmick? The level gimmick's eating things. That's fucking ridiculous. That's such a good one to have. Press select to toggle the FX for the P switch. About to run out or on or off. Note that it will only apply for this level. You'll see why. I think I do want the effects. Why would I not want the effects? Yeah, wouldn't I want the effects? That's not what I want to do. Timer? What's the yellow bar? That's how long the P-switch timer has. Okay. Y'all are full of bad advice right now. Dude, I'm in the middle of book 5. We've slowed down a lot since I started working on Horse Game. So my reading's slowed down a ton. Oh wait, it's up there. It's up there. I see it. Okay, I see the portrait. I'm getting it. Whee! Look at that beautiful, beautiful Australian. I don't know why, but he picked one that made him look more bald than he is.
You'll put my portrait in it? And I'll be like, Skyzo 2, 2024. Shit. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to send a letter to his mum about this. Thanks for the reminder.
Deep cut. I love this game, yeah. I mean, it's been kicking my fucking ass. I think it's been kicking everybody's ass. I've heard a lot of people talk about like hand pain and stuff with it, which I completely get. Did I already beat Dram 3? Honestly, Dram 3 has been beating me a little bit. Or maybe a Kaizo Colo will just make a full little Aggie calendar. And I'll buy enough copies that it'll make a lot of money. No, you bitch whore. I'm gonna hit the red P switch. I'm gonna hit the on off. He's gonna throw another red P switch. I'm gonna have to hit it, hit the on off, hit the P switch, hit the on off. And then like a Yoshi or a shell or something. Something's gonna drop that allows me to get to that bat. Okay, I need to not grab it. Well, in Mario 1, Bowser turns all of the Toadstool people into bricks. And then Mario just spends the next 3 hours jumping into bricks. So... oh, damn it. We don't game like we did in the 16-bit, 8-bit era. You know, like that games were made to play for like a half hour at a time. Now we want something that we can bang 40 hours into. Okay, I get what I need to do. I need to hit a P switch and then go to the bat. But also, I don't think it matters. Like, I think game of the year is whatever game you had the most fun with. Like, my game of the year is probably gonna be Dram 3, right? I like Astrobot, but okay. Astrobot, the thing that Astrobot does really well is it's everything around the levels. The levels and the gameplay itself is pretty kind of like a bit generic 3D platformer. And they're good and they're really pretty, but they're not like, there's never like an Astrobot moment where you're like, whoa, I can't believe I just did that move, right? It doesn't really have that type of feel to it. It doesn't have like a Mario Odyssey level of deepness, right? But I think what Astrobot did really well is like the in between the levels or the, you know, the God of War Astrobot, like all those extra little things that gave the game so much fucking personality. The little details. Calling back to Spyro. Calling back to PlayStation games they haven't referenced in years and years and years. You know what I mean? Like they had IntelliCube in there. Why is he a bitch, though? Maybe we could get Dram to actually play the Dram World series, finally. Do you know he's never played the games? Do you know Dram has not only never played the games, chat? Dram would not go on my couch during my Dram runs because he said he was going to play the games and didn't want spoilers. So he's also never seen my runs. And it hurts my soul knowing that. He's an IRL person? Yeah, he's a male model. Like for the post office? No, like for like Calvin Klein underwear ads. Do any of you have a Men of Mario calendar from back in the day? We're bringing it back. That's it. We're bringing it back. The Detroit Delusion. Have you seen the Pistons? Jalen Duren's a fucking all-star. Have you seen the Wings? I don't think I've ever been to a spot where all 4 Detroit teams are pretty fucking good. But here we are. Ha! Ha! I'm smarter than you, bitch! I'm smarter than you, bitch! Oh. Okay, cool. Okay. PB? Yes, PB. This is an escort mission. The only thing I don't like about this is I'm not pressing any buttons to start. So like it's doing that, like I want to be holding something when I start so I don't have to go through this. Like where it pauses and then I press a button. I know that might have sounded confusing, but the game freezes before you press a button, like after death, like it just stops, which is really nice. So you can talk to chat and do shit without having to let Mario die a bunch. How good a movie Spaceballs is? Okay, I need to throw it, one hop off the saw, go over, spin jump back on the saw. Spaceballs 2 hopefully won't suck. Okay, I think comedy sequels are just hard to make in general because you have to make like a certain amount of the same jokes. You come from the land of YouTube for a sneak peek? Don't ruin the video. Hey, what's your Twitch Prime situation, YouTube person? Like, if you got wings or chicken fingers on your menu, that is what I am getting. I don't care where we're at. I'll order off the kids menu. I don't give a fuck. I used to pretend, and I'd go places and be like, oh, I'm gonna order an adult meal. I'm around adults. Now I just don't even give a fuck. I just embrace my inner gamer. Do I want to, what does that mean? That, like, do I want to just drop it as I go up there so I land on it? I've kind of speculated that most of the pots I've had problems on, everyone's kind of had the same thing. It's like, like in the middle of the level, there's always like one spot where I'm like, this fucking makes no sense. This setup makes no sense. Once I do it, I'm like, that setup was badass. But there's definitely a lot of, what am I supposed to do? That's too slow. Oh, never mind. I had it. I thought I didn't have it. Are there any other Red Bull video game streamers? There's a fuck ton now. There used to just be me and Anakin, and now there's a fuck ton of us. This is it. I am hard stuck on this section. Can I not grab it? Is it not grabbable? Chat, hear me out. Old people can trade in their driver's license, but in exchange, they get a hard drugs license. They're just doing it all over the place. Dude, we put my grandpa in a home. Oh, that's what you do. No joke. My grandma died. A few years later. Grandpa wants to go into old folks home because he's lonely, right? He's a very social guy, but all his socialness revolved around her. So he wanted to go somewhere. And 6 months later, I was like, yo, Grandpa, how you liking it in there? At Christmas, he turns to me and he looks at me with the most serious face. I love it. I have never gotten so much pussy in my goddamn life. And I just remember that I was never going to ask him about that home ever again. God, I fucking hate that jump. Put your fucking Kex away, Panga. Kex a funny emote for a streamer because, like, sometimes I think it's hilarious. Other times, y'all use it to mock me. And then I'm like, it's not so funny. I don't have enough speed. How do I do it? How? One exit every day. We get one single exit a day. No, grab it! YouTube who doesn't think it's hard? YouTube who's also gonna think this is fucking hard. I mean, We Skill now is pretty good at editing really long grinds of things. He's gonna put in his own timer so that's accurate. Yeah, all right, start it. This is the start of the level. Oh, no timer? Oh, sorry. Reset the timer? Good call. Oh, sorry. There we go. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Timer? Because mine either didn't start or end on time, or he's going to put in a timer, make it completely inaccurate, and make me look way better. You know what? In fact, why don't you just go ahead and move that self-timer down, WeSkill? A few hours. I could say 22 minutes right now. Yeah. Come on. Sex it up. Why did I throw it? 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 That middle part is so hard with the drop thwomp turtle shell. Like from there on is just fucking hard. You know what it is, chat? I feel good. I feel like I can't remember the last time I felt this. I honestly can't remember the last time I felt this. Like where I was like, man, I feel good beating these levels. They're making me feel good. Like beating them makes me feel good. Can we get a preview of the castle level? Hey, y'all, don't forget to check me out streaming live every day on twitch.tv/GrandPoohBear and hit the subscribe button right here to see all my videos on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram to get stream updates there as well. See you next time.